Hey, what's up guys? It is currently 11 a.m. on Sunday, and I really don't have too much on the itinerary for today. I honestly feel like I'm in the need for a little mental health reset day where I don't look at screens, where I don't focus on Monday morning that's just right around the corner, and I just do things that calm me and that I enjoy and that I have fun doing. I thought that'd be fun to bring you guys along with me this week. Now this upcoming week is going to be kind of busy for me because I'm going out of office the following week. So I have to get a lot of stuff done ahead of time of me going out of office. So I'm not sure how much I'll read, but hopefully I'll get through a substantial amount. I don't have a set TBR, I'm just mood reading. I am currently reading Welcome to the Hunam Dong Bookshop, which is a cozy little book about a woman who opens up a bookshop in her neighborhood, and just all of her little internal monologues and dilemmas and just her insight into life. It's been really good so far. I'm only on page 35 right now, so I'm not very far into it, as you can see. But I'm really liking it so far. It is very cozy. I don't really know what I'm in the mood to read, and honestly, the past couple of books I've been reading, I haven't been super excited to pick them up. I've enjoyed them when I do pick them up. I haven't been thinking about them and excited to pick them up when I'm not reading them. So I really would like to find a book that makes me excited to pick it up. I just finished A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross, and that was one of those books that I thought I would enjoy because I liked Divine Rivals and the sequel to that. And I knew that was YA, and A River Enchanted is supposed to be new adult. It's supposed to be a little bit older and more mature, with different themes child loss, divorce, remarriage, that kind of stuff. And I was really interested to see that tackled in a fantasy book, because that's just, you don't see that really addressed a whole lot in fantasy novels. But I still kind of felt the same way about it that I did with Divine Rivals. I liked it, it was good, but still felt very young to me, so I don't know if maybe that's just her writing. So I'm hoping that I find something that I can connect to a little bit more emotionally. And I'm hoping that even though this is cozy and I don't think it's going to be very high stakes, that it's still something I can connect to emotionally, because I want to feel that in a book. So we'll see. It's pretty warm out. If it's starting to feel like summer. Honestly, it's felt like summer since mid-May here, because we're in the south. But yeah, that just puts me in the mood to, do good things and do things that are good for me. So we'll see how that goes. I also have to update you guys because I caved. I finally replaced my bookcases. The ones I was going on and on about how much I liked. I still like them, and I am kind of sad that we're getting rid of them. But they're not working for us anymore. They're kind of falling apart. They're a little old, and you can't mount them to the wall, so they're a little top heavy. So we got new ones. It's just the Billy bookcase from IKEA, and we ordered 2 of them, but then they sent us 3. But then, so we ordered 2, they sent us 3, but 2 of the boxes were damaged, and so I reached out to them. I was like, hey, you sent us an extra case, which is great, but it's also damaged, so I can't use it. And they're like, oh, we'll just send you replacement pieces. And I was like, but I didn't pay for it. And they're like, oh, don't worry about it, we'll just send you replacement pieces. And I was like, okay, so we have a 3rd bookcase that is on its way. I even checked to make sure. I was like, did I order 2? And I did order 2. So I don't know. I'm not gonna complain. I got a free bookcase, so that's nice. But let me just show you what it looks like. It's the most stunning thing I've ever seen, because I'll just show you. This is basically all of our books. I mean, can you believe it? Over here is where the old bookcases are currently, as well as our old mattress, because we also just replaced that. So you can see how small the bookcases are. They're 5 feet tall. I'm taller than them. So they're not super spacious or whatever, but these I mean, it's huge. So, I mean, this is insane, because with our old bookcases, you saw them, everything was like stacked and shoved and pushed onto shelves, but this, like, I think because I can see them all now, like, I feel like I can really see them all, I, like, am just blown away by how many books we have. Like, I didn't realize, like, I mean, like, I knew, because, like, I have, like, a little, like, library scanner on my phone, so I don't end up, like, buying the same book twice. But now that I see them, this is insane. This is so many books. I also redid my TBR cart, so it's, like, not as full, because I really, like, I just want to see them all on the shelf. But as it is, like, they're already, like, pretty, like, there's not a whole lot of room. There's some room here, but, like, not a ton of space. So when we get the third one, that will, like, hopefully clear up some of the bookcases or some of the bookshelves and, like, give us room to grow. Because, like, right now, like, I don't really have room to grow. It just kind of fits perfectly. So that's gonna be really nice. So anyways, these bookcases are making me feel very inspired to read. So that's what I think we're going to do today, and it's gonna be a ton of fun. Like I said, I'm reading that cozy book right now, but I might try reading something else along with it. Because honestly, I'm kind of in the mood to be, like, spooked. I don't know, either spooked or, like, fantasy. Like, I want to be, like, sucked into something. So I don't know. I have a couple of series that I need to, like, finish. Anyways, that's the update for right now. I'm going to go eat some breakfast. Jackson's getting his coffee. And I'm just going to sit down and relax and not do anything. And it's going to be perfect. I can't wait. I actually had a very productive day, and that was nice. It was definitely busy and a little stressful, but I got a lot of work done, and that felt really good. And I had a little bit of the Sunday scaries yesterday, but I pushed through, and I planned in my little planner, and I planned every single thing about my day. I planned what time I was gonna wake up, what I was gonna wear, what I was gonna eat. And that helped me feel like a little bit more in control. So that, like, maybe that's not a healthy coping mechanism, but that is what I've been doing. So it's helping. I do have a little bit of a book haul because, like I said, I had such a productive day that I ended up getting everything done that I needed to before like 5. Like, I got up, I exercised, I did the laundry, I cleaned the apartment, I ran the robot vacuum, Jackson got dinner ready in the crock pot, so it was ready to eat by like 5 o'clock. I stayed focused on work and didn't get everything done that I needed to, but honestly I think I like overcommitted myself this week, so that's on me. But I got a good chunk done. So basically when we finished eating dinner and we cleaned up from that, we had like nothing to do, and it was like 6 o'clock, and like, I don't know, Jackson wanted to get out of the house, and one thing led to another, and suddenly I'm standing in Books A Million holding 5 books. And you know what? I should have put them back, but I didn't. So let me walk you through what I got. Okay, the first one is a newer release, the other 4 are classics. So the first book is Summer Romance. This is by Annabelle Monaghan, who also wrote Nora Goes Off Script, which I just read recently, and I actually really enjoyed it. I wasn't optimistic about it, so I think I went into it with like lowered expectations because I really wasn't expecting it to be that good, but honestly it could have been way worse, so that's pretty good. I've had good luck with a couple of romance novels recently because I'm not a huge romance novel fan. I say with a whole shelf dedicated to just romance novels, but I don't gravitate towards them like normally, but I really liked her book Nora Goes Off Script, and so I heard that she came out with a new book, which I think like just got released. I was like, well, I need to try it. I'm in the mood for something fun and light, and so I am very excited about this book. And then the other 4 books I got were by Jane Austen. I got 4 of them, which I had been looking at them on Amazon to get like the Penguins Classics like black spine one. What's the word for it? Anyways, the ones with the black spines that everyone knows about. But one, I couldn't get them at the bookstore near me because they just don't sell them. So I was gonna have to order them on Amazon, and every time I order a book from Amazon, it comes beat up, and it was still like $11 per book, and I don't know. That's not a crazy amount for a book, but I feel like that's a lot for a classic when a lot of them are like basically like free press at this point. Like you can download them on like Gutenberg for free. The other issue I was having is that if you look, oh, let me show you. If you look at this shelf right here, these are all of my Penguins Classics. I think I might have like 1 or 2 like on like my display shelves out there, but for the most part they all fit here. And as you can see, this is a tight fit. I don't know where I could fit any more unless if I stack them, and I really don't want to stack them because I just got the shelf looking like this. The more I'm talking, the more I realize that's kind of a silly reason to not buy a book. Anyways, that's not the point. The point is I went to Books A Million, and their like bargain book area had these for $6 a copy, and that was like a pretty good price I think for a classic. I kind of think the covers are like kind of cute. Like they're all very bright and fun and just cute, and these are the 4 that I'm missing. I think I'm still missing her short stories, and I think maybe 1 other novel. But I think for the most part, like this kind of completes like my Jane Austen collection. And so I'm really excited to read these books. I think the one I'm leaning towards is maybe, I don't know. I was watching Katie's reading her like most recent vlog, and she was reading Persuasion, and so I thought I had to read Persuasion, and so honestly I might start with this because she like was talking about the love letter at the end of it and how good it was, and so I want to feel that feeling, so I might start this one. I don't really know. To be honest, I'm reading like 2 books right now, and my issue is I start books and I don't finish them, so I would really like to actually finish some books. That'd be nice. But, so anyways, we'll see if I start these. I'm just gonna put them on a bookshelf right now instead of putting them on my like TBR cart. So, I just think they're so cute. Books A Million, who'd have thought? So anyways, tonight I really need to get some editing done because I've learned that the thing I hate the most about like doing this is the editing part, because it's like too much effort. I get impatient. It's too much work, so I'm trying to do a little bit at a time every day as I go, so I'm not stuck going through like 2 hours of footage because it's not fun. So we'll see how that goes. I really don't want to, but I mean, I don't think I'll have that much to get through right now, but this is also just reminding me how much unedited footage I have for previous vlogs that I never touched, so yikes. But the plan for tonight is edit, maybe do a little bit of reading. I'm currently reading, I'm still reading the book I was reading the other day, Welcome to the Hunandong Bookshop. I think I'm saying that right. I googled it. I practice a lot, but I am probably still messing up the pronunciation. About halfway through, and I really am enjoying this book. I don't want to. It's so easy to read, but I don't want to rush through it because it's just one of those books where you want to pay attention to the details because you can tell that the author and I guess the translator by extension was very intentional with the words, and there's so many like good, heartwarming, inspiring, validating passages in this book that I don't want to rush through it and then it be over. So I'm trying to like enjoy it. I'm trying not to rush. I'm trying to just savor it, and it is very good, and I'm learning just a lot about life and my perspective of it and my perspective of reading and community and what it means to be a hard worker, and it really is, it's very good. I know it's supposed to be like a cozy type novel, but I don't know, I almost feel like that doesn't encapsulate the true essence of this book so far. It is cozy in the sense that it feels safe and comforting, but I feel like cozy carries a connotation of fluff and not much depth, and I do think that there is a lot of simple but powerful truths in this book. So I really liking this book. It's so good so far. And then last night I started Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole, which is currently on Kindle Unlimited. In fact, I think the entire series is on Kindle Unlimited right now. I think there's only 4 books. I think the 4th one is being released like in July, so like the final book is about to be released. And I am currently 13% through this book. I just started it last night, like before I went to bed, and it has potential. I will give it that. It has potential. I'm really wanting a series that will hook me in and make me so excited to read the next book, like I felt with ACOTAR and Throne of Glass and Crescent City. And I want to feel the same way I felt about a Sarah J. Maas book. And I feel like maybe this was my fault for getting too excited about the book, but I also do think that the book just objectively was not as good as it could have been. But I think the whole CC3 fiasco, what's a good word for it? The whole CC3 occurrence was just such a letdown that, and ACOTAR is one of the first books that I read when I got back into reading as an adult after college, that I guess it just left a bad taste in my mouth. And that's a bummer, because I genuinely have not read a series where I finished one book and immediately picked up the next. Or finished one book and immediately had to go to the store and buy the next one. Like, I've never felt like that. It's always been like okay, I guess I should probably finish this series at some point, so maybe I'll start this book, and then I never start it. So anyways, I really want to love this book so bad. So we will see. But I am currently watching New Girl. I have my new hyper obsession, which is a Olipop ginger ale with a splash of cranberry juice, and it is very good. I like putting a little bit of lime in it, but I don't have any lime right now, so we're just making do without. I'm really proud of myself because it's 9 p.m. currently, and my screen time is below 2 hours for the whole day. I'm so proud of myself. That is crazy. So anyways, I'm going to stop procrastinating, and I'm going to start. Watch me. Here I go. Ready? Okay. I would just like to personally apologize for the state of my hair on Sunday. I was not aware of the fact that it looked like that, and I wish I could go back and change it, but I can't, so we're just gonna keep it in. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday evening. I am so tired. Today has drained me.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Today drained me.
I finished with work. I did a quick workout. I was supposed to go running today. I did not do that. Instead, I did yoga at home because that seemed easier. And like, I just couldn't mentally like picture myself like getting dressed and going to the gym to go run on the treadmill. So I just didn't. I don't know. I woke up like not feeling it today. Do you ever like feel like that sometimes? Like you just wake up and you know like today is not going to be my most productive day. And that's what today was. Jackson is at the pool. Is he at the pool? I don't know. Jackson went swimming because he's been getting back into that. So he's like not here right now. But when he gets back, we're going to make dinner. I'm very excited about today's dinner because we're having a shrimp orzo pasta, like Greek salad. I'm so excited about it. There's a restaurant, I think it's a chain, but I forget, like, I don't remember what it's called. But they used to serve like this orzo salad with like blackened shrimp and zucchini, and it was unreal. And I got it all the time, and I think they stopped serving it, and I have never gone back, and like couldn't have it anyways because like I have celiac, so like orzo and me do not get along. But I found one of my favorite brands has a gluten-free orzo, which is very exciting. So we're making that tonight. I'm so pumped about it. And a lot of updates for reading. I tried to read today during my lunch break, but I ended up falling asleep. Not because I don't like the book. I'm reading Spark of the Everflame. Did I mention that? Did I mention that I'm reading that book? I think I did. Anyways, I was trying to read today, and I ended up falling asleep because I was just so exhausted. I never napped. That was like so weird. I fell asleep for like 20 minutes, and I woke up like, what's going on? What's happening? And it's good so far. I definitely like it. I enjoy it. I don't mind the female main character. I could see myself maybe not liking her if she progresses in a certain direction, you know what I mean? But I am liking it. It feels a little predictable, like it's very it's like, what am I trying to say? It definitely follows a formula. I think I'm okay with it. Honestly, I think I'm like kind of in the mood for that. So it's not bothering me, but I think if I wasn't in the mood for that would bother me for sure. So I don't know the last time I've talked to you guys. It is now Sunday. I think the last time I picked this up was like Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. So that's not fun. My bad.
Let me just say, from the bottom of my heart, my bad.
So let me just give a quick recap. I think the last time we talked, I mentioned that I was reading Spark of the Everflame by Penn Cole, and I ended up, is that right? I still have not finished the bookshop book, the Welcome to the Hunam Dong bookshop. I haven't finished that. I am going to finish it, but I haven't been in the mood for like, I don't know. This past week has been very stressful. And so any book that's like very emotional or sappy was going to make me cry, and I didn't feel like doing that. So I will finish it, just I haven't finished it yet. Really liking it so far. I have a strong feeling that will either be like a 4.5, 4.75, maybe 5 star. Like if I have to predict, because I really do. That book cuts deep in like the nicest, friendliest way. But I did finish Spark of the Everflame, which is the first book in the Kindred's Curse series. And then I immediately went to the second book, Glow of the Everflame. Let me just say that I don't know what it is about that series. Like, I've heard kind of mixed reviews about it, but I love it. I like think that that's been like the first series in a while where I've finished one book and wanted to pick up the next. And I would have picked up the third book, but the fourth book doesn't come out till July 1st. And right now it's June 16th. So I'm trying to like give it a little bit of time. So hopefully when I finish the third book, the fourth will either be about to come out or is already out, because the second book didn't end on like, I mean, it ended on a cliffhanger, but like, I don't know, it ended on a cliffhanger. I'm not saying it didn't, but some storylines were kind of resolved, or like I felt like we're in a good place to pause. So I'm waiting, but I'm really excited to finish that series because it is so good. I give both of those books 4 stars. So when I say I liked it, I really liked it. I wouldn't say like it's quite on track with like the way Akatar made me feel when I first read it, like where that book series like really sucked me in. And I'm not sure if like it was because like Akatar itself was so good, or if all of the books were already out so I could like get to the end of the story and like get the resolutions. But I do think like I saw this in the description and I think that it's a good way of describing it, that it's like a story-driven romance. And I do agree with that. I think like it's not just them, like the two main characters like sitting around and like pining over each other. Like there's a lot of like action and like intrigue. Like it's very like there's a lot of politics in it, and I really do love that. I think that is so much fun. I think that's what I liked about the Cruel Prince books, the Folk of the Air series. Like it really does delve into like the politics and like the pettiness of like that world, and you definitely get this in this series, the kindred what's it called, the Kindred's Curse series. I don't remember the name of the series itself, but I do remember a lot of the names from the book, which is pretty impressive. Like at the end of the first book, I knew, like I could picture in my brain, I could picture in my mind like what everything looked like. I kind of like felt like I knew the geography, like, and I feel like with series, like fantasy series especially, like I don't pick up on that in the first book. It takes me a while to kind of get used to it. Like Throne of Glass is a good example. Like I didn't really know what was going on until like the fourth book. And then I was like, oh, okay, wait, no, I know where we are. I have the mental map. I know what's going on. But I'm really liking this one. The romance, so good. I don't mind the female main character really at all. I will say that like it's very like it follows a formula. So if you go in expecting it to be 100% unique, it's probably not going to live up to that expectation. But if you go in wanting like a strong like fantasy romance that's like a good blend of fantasy and a good blend of romance, this is a fun one. But in the meantime, before I start book 3, which I'm doing the mental math of like when I can start book 3. Like I really am liking it. I am currently reading Keeping 13 by Chloe Walsh. I ended up like, obviously I'm only on the second book, and I've been reading it on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited right now. And I am 13% into it. So like I think I'm like 70 pages. Something like that. Yeah, like I'm only that far in. Oh my gosh. Can we talk about how big this book is? 651 pages. 651? For what? There's no plot. I don't know. Anyways, I am liking it. I really want to like start making my way through this series because my target ended up having like the next 3 in the series. So like I think it's up to like book 5 at this point. And so I ended up just getting them because they were a really good price, and my other bookstores in the area never have them, and every time I order a book from Amazon it comes damaged. So I went ahead and got them, so now I have all the books in the series, which means I need to read all the books in the series. So I'm reading Keeping 13 right now. I'm really liking it. I'm kind of bummed that the next two books go straight to Joey's like relationship. Not because I don't like him, like I definitely want to like experience those books, but I really want to read Gibbsy's books next. And I think that his book isn't until the 5th. Like his books are gonna be the 5th and the 6th one. So that's like kind of a bummer, but you know, it is what it is. It's good so far. It is definitely like very dramatic, very over the top. I wouldn't say it's 100% realistic, but I will say that Chloe Walsh does a really good job with dialogue. Like even though the whole scenario feels like over the top and crazy, like she does a really good job of like capturing each character's voice and making them distinct and making the responses feel very realistic. So you do feel like you get to know the characters even though the situation that they're in is like kind of ridiculous. Like not to like make light of what Shannon is going through because it's like definitely a triggering topic, but the way it's portrayed feels very dramatic and over the top and maybe not super realistic. I don't know. I've never gone through that, but that's just my opinion. But the characters' responses and the dialogue really, I think, feel very realistic. So it kind of balances out, I think. I do not know how there are 651 pages in that book. I don't know where we're gonna go in the 651 pages. I'm 13% through the book and I'm not even like on page 100. So that makes me nervous. These books are long. They're very long for like no plot, just vibes, but that's okay. Let's see what else. I got my hair done. I don't know if you can see that. I have it pulled back right now because I accidentally took a nap this afternoon. So that's very exciting. I feel like a new person. That's fun. And I also finally got a new Kindle. This is the old one right now. I bought this like 2 years ago. I got a refurbished one. So I think it was like $60 when I bought it because I just didn't know if I would really enjoy it or not. Obviously I ended up loving it. The issue is I didn't realize like some people are like, this is indestructible. You can throw it in your bag, you throw it on the ground, it'll never get scratched. Like it's so sturdy, but mine has gotten scratched very quickly. The back is all scratched, the screen is scratched in multiple places. The rubber on the edge is like peeling up. I don't know if that's just because it's refurbished. I don't know if like, I didn't notice any scratches when I got the Kindle, so I think that most of them are from me, which is crazy because I've like used cases. Like I know right now I don't have one, but I have a little sleeve I keep it in when I put it in my bag or something, keep it from getting scratched, and it still is like, I don't know, kind of scratched up. And so I looked to see like how much trade-in value I would get for this. And because it's so old, and it has a pop socket on the back, $15. Okay, Amazon told me it's worth $15. So, Jackson was really nice, and he said that he wanted to try out the Kindle, and so he would basically like help me pay for the new Kindle if I gave him the old one. So we kind of like tag teamed it. So it was kind of a whole ordeal trying to order it because at first we were like, oh, we'll go pick it from Target. Oh no, wait, they don't have it. Let's go to Best Buy. They don't have that either. So we ended up just ordering it, like standing in the Target like tech center. Like I was looking on Amazon, adding to the cart. But I'm very excited. But it comes in tomorrow, and so I'm very excited. I have the next 3 days off of work. Hallelujah. It has literally been kicking my butt this entire past week. Like to the point where like anyways, not important. So the plan for tonight is really nothing. It's gonna be so nice. I'm not doing anything besides sit in my butt, on that couch, not moving. That's actually not true. I do have some things I need to do. I need to edit this first off and upload this because I just really need to do that. I don't even think I have a thumbnail for it. So that's unfortunate. This was not... This is going to be a short video, so I apologize for that, but just wait because, boy, the next videos are probably going to be short too. What can I say? What can I do? Oh well. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you for coming along with me this past week. Hopefully we can spend more time together in the future. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye.